All right.
Today the 19th?
Yeah. Yes. Is there something significant about that I don't know? No?
Just the number.
Just the number.
Getting bigger every day.
It happens. It does happen that way. That is how it goes, right? All right. Hi, everybody. Good morning. All right. So tomorrow, not today. Tomorrow is Diwali, which is the Indian festival of lights, and so, it's celebrated. We light the oil lamps and we put candles all over and fireworks, and we had sparklers at our party last night. And in India, that's how it's celebrated. But the idea of this holiday is it's the triumph of what we're celebrating is the triumph of light over dark. And so I'm like thinking about that, like, well, what does that mean? And a lot of it, in the myth stories, it's very clear. It's very black and white. Who's the bad guy and who's the good guy? Like these stories are pretty black and white and binary in that way. Of course, in our lives, it's not exactly that way. Things are not as clearly just black and white, light and dark. But I was thinking about what, so really what we're talking about when we're talking about light is it's the metaphor for all that is brilliant in the universe, all that illuminates and that is that literally lights us up inside. That's the light of awareness, the light of consciousness, the light of wisdom, the light of love. Plug in your thing, because we have to use we need a metaphor for things that are, we're trying to give language to things that really we can't give language to, that are hard to talk about. And I was thinking about how, morning, Donna. I was thinking about how I used to run a lot in the mornings, like early in the morning. Now I write in the morning and I run later because it's warmer and I'm older and I don't like the cold as much. But I used to go out really early and often in the dark to run, and I had this sort of like epiphany one morning, and I was running, and like, often at that time of day, it's like you'll come over a hill or around a corner and like the light just like explodes into the world, And there's this moment of just like, oh, it's today, it's, I'm away, and it goes from like this, oh God, I had to get out of bed and it's dark and I'm tired and I'm running to like, like there's just like this moment of illumination that's so wonderful. And I think that that's really what Diwali is meant to inspire in us. It's meant to turn us towards those moments in our lives that, that bring that moment of like, beauty and just illumination and brilliance to our worlds. Because in spite of, most of us, I was at a Diwali party last night and, I was sitting with a bunch of my mom friends and we're all talking about how spoiled our children are and how they don't appreciate anything. They have no idea how privileged they are, and all of those things. And they don't, because they haven't had the experience of, having to struggle at all or having to, have, of course, whatever. You get my point. But where was I going with that? Lost the train of thought. Okay, anyway, so when we're through the practice today, we're going to work on that or focus on that idea of sort of bringing an inner light. We all have this brilliant inner light. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. We live such privileged lives. Like even the fact that we're here on a Sunday morning doing a yoga class, right? Like it means that we are among the lucky in the world. I don't know if I want to say lucky, but among the privileged in the world, let's say it like that. But in spite of that, it's like we have these self-created challenges. We've got the inner critic, the inner voice that says, I'm not enough, what I do is not enough, who I am is not enough, how I look is not, whatever, run your own dialogue, whatever that is. And so let's let Diwali and our yoga practice really be the invitation back to our own brilliance, the ways that we can, illuminate and light up the world around us, in whatever way that means for you. Like what does it mean to you to bring light to someone? It could be any number of things. Let it be your own thing this morning. All right, so with that, close your eyes and take a good seat. So you're sitting well and breathing well. As we close our eyes, the outer landscape darkens, of course. We turn inwards. And in some ways, we turn inwards towards that which is dark, and darkness gets a bad rep. They're necessary, right? Light and dark, opposite sides of the same coin and all that. But we can also use that moment of turning inwards to turn towards an inner brilliance, to turn towards the particular ways that we can bring light to the world, that we can illuminate the world for ourselves and for those around us, and be these beacons in the dark. All right, bring your hands together at your heart. Let's start with our chant. If you'd like to join, deep breath in. Let your head bow to your heart. Good. And lift your head and let your eyes open. All right, stay seated for a moment. Just switch the cross. We're going to do a little bit of breathing to start. And I'm going to put on a song. That's a lovely song that is going to just give us a little rhythm to help attune to. All right, so sit well. Just start with a little breathing. And just start with an inhale 4 and an exhale 4. Your own pace. I liked this song. I was doing a practice yesterday morning, and this song was a good rhythm for me to breathe to. So if the rhythm is helpful, you can use the count of 4 in the song if you can hear it. And just have this sense as you're breathing in and out, that the breath itself is sort of stoking the fire of the inner light. I could use the bellows to make the fire burn brighter. Let the breath moving through you Stoke the fire of your own inner light, letting it build a little brighter. Then the next time you come to an inhale, just let your arms float up as you breathe in. Still a count of 4. Breathe out. Let your arms float down. Count of 4. In for 4. Arms up. Out for 4. Arms down. One more time. Arms up. And then stay here. Grow from your hips to your armpits a little bit taller. And then exhale to twist. Left hand to right knee. Right hand behind you. On your next inhale, float your arms up. Hold here. Get taller. Straighter, longer, fuller. Exhale left. Inhale, arms up. To the right again. Twist a little deeper, walk the right hand behind you a little farther, push your right knee out to the right. Then keep holding on to the right knee, sweep your left arm up towards the sky. Yep, and lean to the, left hand is holding your right knee, right arm up, lean to the left. Lean to the left, that's it. Reach up and across. If you can straighten your right arm, you're gonna get a little more stretch underneath the shoulder blade. So reach to your fingertips. Good. Inhale, come up, float both arms up. Exhale, twist left. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, twist a little more. Maybe walk the left hand a little farther behind. Then on your next inhale, lean to the right, sweep your left arm up, holding on to your left knee. Again, if you can straighten the left arm, you're gonna get a little more stretch underneath the shoulder blade into the side body. Good. Inhale, come up, both arms up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Take your feet out in front of you. Take your hands behind you. Your hands can be in whatever position feels comfortable for your shoulders. So if hands out feels better for you to start, or hands to the sides, that's fine. Or you can always go hands in. That's a sort of most dramatic. All right, good. Then plant your feet, plant your hands, bend your elbows, squeeze your elbows in towards each other, puff your chest up. Lift your hips as you feel ready, any amount. Turn your head to the right, inhale to center. Turn your head to the left, inhale to center. Exhale, lower your hips down. Inhale, lift your legs. Your hands can stay on the floor or your arms can lift up as well. Hold here. Turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Plant your hands and your feet. Bend your elbows, squeeze them in. Lift your hips. Tone your glutes. Lift your sit bones a little higher, your tailbone a little higher. Turn your head to the right. Inhale, center. Turn your head to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hips down, legs up. Hands can stay on the floor. Knees can bend a little bit if you need to, or arms up. Hold steady. Lift everything a little higher. Stay lifted on the inside. Turn to the right. Inhale, center. Turn to the left. Inhale, center. Good. Drop your hands and your feet. Widen out your feet now and take some windshield wipers. Drop both knees to the right and then inhale up and both knees to the left. Have your feet wide enough that the leg that's dropping internally, you're trying to get your knee to the floor. And it may or may not go to the floor, but have space to do that. One more time each side. Drop. And to the left. Okay, good. Go to the right one more time. Drop your knees. Sweep your left arm up. Stay here, hips on the floor, or lift your hips up. Curl your head and your shoulders back. Breathe in and feel a fullness, an expansiveness, a brightness, lifting you a little bit higher on the inside, and just let your skin, the outer form of your body, drape over that inner light. Exhale, hips down, knees to the other side. Right arm up, stay here, or hips up. Whatever position you're in, fill up with breath, with prana, with this light of awareness and consciousness that's always there within us, but we have to turn towards it and remember. Exhale, hips down. Good, come to center, and then we're gonna come into a squat. If you can just press yourself up into the squat, do that. If that doesn't work for your knees or your hips, find another way there, and that's fine. Heel toe in your feet as close as you're comfortable going this early in practice. Toes can turn out or they can be more parallel. Good, squeeze your legs to your upper arms. Tuck your arms in nice and close. That's it. And then bring your awareness to your feet and to your hips. Let your pelvis feel heavy, your feet heavy, your heels heavy on the floor, tailbone heavy. And then out of that groundedness, let your spine lengthen. Squeeze with your legs, push your arms out wide and lift your breastbone a little bit taller. Good, exhale, hands to the floor. Stretch your legs straight. And then just pedal your feet like we do in dog pose a few times, bending one knee and then the other. Letting the backs of the legs just ease open. Okay, now heel toe in a little bit closer. So go about hip distance and bend your knees here a lot. So your belly is resting on your thighs. Then hold opposite elbows. Yeah. And then let your head hang between your upper arms. Good. And then just start to do some circles here. Like you're drawing circles in the air with your hips and with your elbows. Circle one direction and then circle the other direction. Okay, if you have low back stuff going on or lumbar spine, any herniation or bulging discs, anything, you're going to keep your knees really bent. If your back feels safe and your hamstrings feel long enough, then straighten your legs and do some circles with straight legs. So that's not for everybody. If you tend to have low back issues, low back pain, any issues in the low back, keep your knees really bent as we do this. But no reason to do that if you don't have pain in your low back. Okay. Release your hands to the floor, fold over your legs, fingertips pressing to the floor. And then inhale and come on all the way up. Reach up and stretch up. Good. Now bend your elbows out to the sides and hook your hands together like this. So like you're clasping. That's it. Bring your hands down toward, like hovering right above the crown of your head. Broaden your elbows out wide. Pull your armpits back. Good. Now, same thing that we just did. Do some circles here, right side up, pulling with your hands. Circle the shoulders, the torso, and then circle around the other way. Yep. Like make like a halo or like an aura with your arms here. Okay, good. Then pull to the left. Lean to the left. Turn your gaze up to the right. Pull down with your left hand more so you're feeling a big stretch into the right side body. Try to keep your right elbow back, shoulder back as much as you can, and then pull a little bit more with the left hand. Good. Inhale, come up, switch the clasp of your hands, lean to the right. That's it. Let your left elbow come towards your left ear. Pull with your right hand. Left arm stays back, shoulder back, belly strong. Lean to the right any amount more, big side stretch. Good. Inhale, come up, release your arms, stretch up really tall. And imagine that you're just creating more length, more space for the light to grow from hip to ribs, in between each rib, in between the vertebrae of your spine, your armpit. Good. Exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bend your knees, extend your right leg back behind you. And you can use blocks here, of course, if you need to. Good. Make your back leg strong. Extend your spine forward. On your next exhale, drop your back knee to the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Back your hips up a little bit. So instead of it being like a giant hip flexor stretch, it's just this a lengthening of your torso. Exhale, take the hands back down to the floor. Lift your back knee up off the floor. Straighten out your front leg. Hold here for a breath. Good. Rebend the front knee. Look forward, lengthen your spine. Drop your back knee to the floor. Inhale your arms to the sky. Back up out of it a little bit so you get that lift of the torso out of the pelvis. Then if you want to take it deeper into the lunge, bend a little deeper into the front knee. Pull your left heel to your left sit bone. Curl your head and your shoulders back. Exhale, hands back down. Inhale, back knee up. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Let your head release towards your knee. Press your back heel down. If you want to lift up the front toes for the last breath or two, lift up the front toes. That's it. Then drop the foot back down, walk between your feet, parallel your feet, Prasarita Padottanasana. So facing the long edge of your mat, feet parallel. That's it. Then take your arms, so balance your weight toes to heels. So your legs are in this wide forward bend, but take your arms out in front like you're doing dog pose in your upper body. So wide forward bend in your lower body and dog pose in your upper body. Pull your hips back, extend your spine forward, reach to the tips of your fingers. That's it. Lengthen from your hips to your armpits, grow your torso, your spine even longer, making space there for the inner light to glow brighter, to spread more fully, more evenly. Keep your right hand where it is. Take your left arm underneath. Find your right leg, twist. Inhale back to center. Reach your right arm under. Catch your outer left leg. Twist left. Inhale back to center. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Walk back to the front of your mat. Turn your toes forward. Step forward. Inhale, come on all the way up. Reach and stretch up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, left leg back. Make that left leg strong, steady, bend into your right knee, extend your spine forward, drop your back knee down. Back your hips up a little bit, inhale, arms up, and just focus again on just lifting, this lengthening the side body from the hip to the armpit. Imagine you create more space between each rib, between the vertebrae in your spine, all the way up into your neck. Exhale, hands down, back knee off the floor, straighten your front leg. Hold for a breath. Inhale, rebend, drop your back knee down. Let your arms lift up again. Get that lift up out of the pelvis. So there's a length to the torso, and then pull your right heel to your right sit bone to sit deeper if you wish. Stay lifted on the inside. Notice how as we come into the back bend, everything wants to sort of collapse in and down. So stay full, like there's this inner scaffolding of light inside. Exhale, hands down, back knee up, straighten the front leg. Fold deeply. Yeah, if you want that extra stretch for the calf, come up onto your heel for the last breath or two. Then put the foot back down, walk to center, parallel feet, Prasarita Padottanasana. Balance your weight, toes to heels, then come up halfway, lace your fingers together. Hug the heels of the hands together, stretch your arms up overhead. Arms towards the sky, head towards the floor. Get longer. Press from your ground, from your pelvis down through the bones of your legs into your feet. So you feel steady on your feet. And then from your pelvis, extend your spine, the crown of your head towards the floor, even a little bit longer, and stretch your arms a little straighter. Pull the heels of your hands a little closer. One more breath. Good. Exhale, release your hands. Step, turn back to the front of your mat. This time we're going to step back into downward facing dog. So step back, that's it. Good. Now in your dog, go wide with your feet. Good. And then drop both heels over to the right. Bend your knees. Pull your hips back and right. Yep. Knees bent, hips up and back. You're not in plank, you're in dog. That left hip is pulling way back. Huge stretch into the left side body.
Yeah, you got it, Donna. Inhale, center. Drop heels left. Bend the knees a little bit. Pull both hips back, but a little more on the right hip. Yeah, pull it up, back, wide. Knees can be soft here. Take the hamstrings out of it. Make it a side body stretch. Good. Come back to center. Narrow your stance. Stretch full into dog pose. As if you're trying to push the floor away from you with your hands, arms nice and long, and just feel that sort of springboard action as you push into the floor. Let your hips lift a little higher, stretch your heels a little lower. Inhale, flow out to plank. Exhale, knees up or down, up to you, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop down to hands and knees. Drop your elbows down. All right, we're gonna do a little shoulder warm up here. Have your knees right under your hips. We're gonna just pulse back and forth a few times. So head towards the floor, and you can bend your elbows as you do this, bring the hands behind, and then hands back down and rock forward, chin towards the thumbs. And then press all the way back, head towards the floor. And again, if you want, you could bend the elbows and then hands down and rock forward. And if you want to do that with a little bit more oomph, you do it with your knees off the floor. So you can do a couple knees down, a couple knees up if you like. Yep, come forward. Pulse back and forth a few times with your breath. It's a lot with the knees off the floor to bend the elbows, but you can try it. Yeah. Try to keep elbows in line with shoulders. So go in narrower. Yes. Yes. Do one more. Yeah, don't have your elbows super wide. All right, good. Drop the knees back down if your knees are up. And then just stretch into child's pose. Extend your arms. Let your hips feel heavy. As you breathe, fill the whole torso with the light that overcomes darkness in whatever way that works in your own life. Become the vessel for that light, your whole body. Coming back up to dog split. Just watch me for downward facing dog. We're going to do split. Watch me for a second. So we're going to come up into dog split. I'm going to go right leg up, but I'm going to take my left arm out to the left, like way out to the side, because it's going to give me, and hopefully not slide on your mat. It's going to give you a little bit more length into the side body. So come to dog, take your left hand out to the side, like a sort of a kickstand, so you can see on the video. And then lift as you take your right leg up and twist to the right. Keep the left side body. The left side body is going to want to sort of crunch, but with the hand out to the side, you can keep a length in the side body. Do you guys feel that? Crickets. Okay. All right, drop that foot down. Come back to center, and then go to kick your right hand out to the right. Lift your left leg up. So go out to the side with the left hand. Lift up with your right hand. Lift your left leg up, twist left. And just try to maintain a length in the right side, even as you're twisting to the left. Okay, drop that foot down. Drop the hand down. Now, just your regular dog split. Right leg up, twist open. Try to maintain the lift and the length in the left side body, even as you take the twist a little bit deeper here. Then inhale, step all the way up into warrior one. Step your foot between your hands, spin down your back heel. As you feel ready, rise up. Hook your thumbs. If that's bothersome to your shoulders, of course, skip that part. Take your hands wide. Bend your right knee over your ankle. Make your left leg straight and strong. Good. And then lift your ribs up. Lift your shoulders up. Squeeze your elbows towards your ears. Lean your upper body back. Breathe into the back of your waistline so that even as we curl back, there's still a fullness and a brightness in the back of your body. Hinge forward, warrior three. Bring your weight into your right foot. Lean out. If you need a different arm position, of course, take it. As you're lifting up, the upper body is going to want to get heavy. The armpits are going to want to get heavy, the hands. So stay full, bright, expansive through your ribs, through your shoulders. Stretch your arms and your legs straight. One more breath. Find your way back to warrior one. Land your back heel. Pull up, pull the thumbs like you're trying to pull your hands apart to get the shoulders to widen a little more. Then release your hands, sweep them behind your back. Lace your fingers together. Stretch your arms straight back behind. Exhale, humble warrior. Head towards your right big toe. As we bow in, notice how, again, the inner body is going to want to collapse inwards. So with the breath, with the prana, with the energy, stay full and expansive on the inside. So there's a spaciousness even between the shoulder blades, even as we hug them towards each other. In the back of the waistline, in the front of the belly. One more breath. Good. Exhale, release your hands. Step back, downward facing dog. Hold here in your dog or come through a vinyasa. Dog split, left leg up. Twist open. That's it. Stay long in the right side body. Big step forward, warrior one. Land your feet. Inhale, arms up. Try to hook the other thumb on top as you hook your thumbs, if you can remember which one that is. It's usually the one that feels weird because we don't do that unless somebody tells us to. All right, bend into your left knee. And just get tall as your hips sink towards the floor, as your left thigh bone releases down. Lift your ribs taller. Lift your shoulders up. Maybe take the whole thing back. Warrior three. Lean forward over your front leg. Float up your back leg. That's it. Stay light, stay full, stay lifted. The inner body. Your ribs lifting up, shoulders lifting up. Your kidneys like helium balloons floating up. All right, reground that back leg. Back to your warrior one. Full stretch into warrior one. Sweep your hands behind your back, switch the interlace of your fingers, stretch your arms back, hinge into humble warrior. So when we're practicing without the awareness of this inner light, when we just let everything sort of collapse inwards and gravity just take over, then we're not practicing asana anymore. It becomes a pose, but not yoga. So keep that connection to the inner light, the fullness of your own inner light. Exhale, release your hands down. Step back, downward facing dog. Another vinyasa opportunity here. All right, drop down to tabletop. I'm gonna work on some Vashisthasana variations. So we're gonna bring our weight to, we're gonna take the right leg back first. We're gonna spin down the right heel and then kickstand the left leg, the bottom knee on the floor, just a little bit back. Okay, now bring your weight to your left hand and grip those fingers down super strong. Make that that left arm straight. Good, take your right arm to the sky. Good, pull your left shoulder back, bottom shoulder, good. Then your top shoulder back, shoulders back. Okay, now we're gonna take it into sort of a wild thing sort of thing. So swing your right leg back behind you a little more, kick your coffee over, dang it. It's okay, I'll deal with it after. All right, kick it back behind you. Yeah, like that. Good, now bring your right hand onto your heart, right onto the heart space, your breastbone, and then turn your heart towards the ceiling. Push down into your left hand. Curl back a little bit more. Curl your head back towards your shoulder blades. Lift your heart to the sky. Nice. Okay, drop back down to tabletop. I'm gonna clean my coffee. Left leg back behind you. Straighten out through the left leg. Okay, then spin down the heel. Good. Shift your weight to, you can kickstand that right leg for balance. Kick it back. That's it.
Okay, then once you've got your balance, move that bottom shoulder back, top shoulder back, kick the back, top leg behind you. So left leg back behind you. That's it. Curl back, hand to your heart. Good. Move your left shoulder back. Lift your heart to the sky. Lift your heart to your hand. Curl back a little more. A little more. Lift your heart. A little more. One more breath. All right, good. And back to tabletop. Coffee disaster dealt with. Okay. Now we're going to take Vashisthasana into Wild Thing. So let's go to the first side first. So start in dog. Take a moment to just set your hands really well. So grip your fingers down, get steady in your arms. Create a strong vessel to contain the inner light. Spin down your left heel. Come onto the pinky edge of your left foot. Good. Now you can either stack your feet, take your right foot in front, stagger your feet, or stack your feet, take your right foot on top of your left, and then take your right arm up to the sky. Or any other variation, of course. Good. Push down into that hand on the floor. Let your hips lift a little higher. Okay, now float up your top leg. Float it up, 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 like a star. Get big, get bright, get full. Good. Step the top foot behind you. Curl back into your Wild Thing pose. Head back, shoulders back. Lift your heart a little higher. Okay, back to dog. Nice, you guys. Breathe. If you need a rest, take a rest. Yeah, squeeze out the wrists, shake out the shoulders, whatever you need to do. Okay. Second side as you're ready. Starting dog. Grip the right fingers down, especially the pointer and the thumb. Press them down. Spin down your right heel. Stagger your feet or stack your feet. Left arm to the sky. Good. Then get bigger on the inside. Fill up. Get lighter. Float up your top leg like you're a star. Just expanding out in all directions. Yes. Then step the top foot behind you. Curl back. Reach back. Look back. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Nice. Drop your knees. Take your knees wide, wide. And sit your hips back to your heels. Child's pose. See what your body needs from you here. If you need to squeeze out the wrists, squeeze out the wrists. If you need a little more opening in the back body, side body stretch, walk the arms and the torso to one side and then the other. We bring the light when we just turn towards all that is good inside of us. We're very good at turning towards that inner critic. I am, at least. So turn towards a different voice. All right, back to dog. Walk your feet to your hands, Uttanasana. Fold over your legs. Lengthen your spine to rise up. And exhale. Let your arms release by your sides. Okay, I want to work on handstand a little bit, so let's go to the wall for handstand. Or L, of course, if you're doing L. Sorry. Okay. So the thought is, handstand's one of those poses where we sort of gravity pulls on us, right? We get collapsed down and in. So as you come up into your pose, whether you're in the L or in the handstand, focus on that lengthening in the side body. So as you come up as you lift up into the pose, take your heels and imagine that you're sliding your heels up the wall. You're stretching your legs taller, arms straighter. Of course, if you want to try to find a moment of balance, find a moment of balance, but focus on that upward trajectory of action from your heart up to your feet, light, shooting upwards. Okay, try something. L or handstand, whichever is easy for you. If you need help, call me over. If you're in the L, you need help, Sarah?
What's the L?
The L, feet up the wall, and you're in that, L shape. Are those sticky socks, Donna? They are, right? Okay. I feel like I don't want you to slide on the wall. Yeah, that's it. You're a little far from the wall, Sarah. Smidge, go in a smidge closer. Yeah, then go up. So if you're in the L, thighs to the ceiling. Good. Now walk your feet down, right in line with your hips. Good. Push your thighs to the sky. Push your legs to the sky. So you're lengthening here. That's it. That's it. And go one leg up. It's actually easier. Yeah, reach it up. Up, 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 up. There you go. Nice. Nice. Try the other leg. You got it. Wait, hang on. Come down for a sec. I want to show you a good one. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to show you a fun one. Face the wall, Barbara. Come stand in front of him. Face the wall. Like come in there. Okay, now get your head out of the way. So put your head down, like head down. Okay, Glenn, kick up. Uh-huh. Kick up. She's behind you. She's your wall. Go ahead. You want to squeeze? Go. Go up. There you go. Okay, now Barbara, reach up, hold his legs. Pull up. Pull up. There. Isn't that awesome? And just let go whenever he needs you to. You got to tell her when to let go. Pull up, up, up. All right, that's a fun assist. If you want to like a little lift, I was going to see if that worked today, but it works for you guys because you're used to doing that together. It's a nice one. Pull up. Okay. Yeah, Joe, go take your feet a little, hang on, come back to the wall, take your feet higher, hips to the ceiling. Yeah, you're like in a half plank. You're like kind of like here. That's really hard. Go back here, right? You're sort of like in a plank. You were sort of like here. That's way harder. You got to get your hips up. And if the hamstrings are tight, I don't think your hamstrings are tight. You could always bend your knees.
I'm built as an L. It probably looked like a triangle.
That you were doing?
Yeah. I'm saying that was my L.
Your L was like this. This is an L, right? L should be like here. Your L was like here. Yeah, you were like a ramp.
So
That's harder. So feet down, hips to the sky, chest to the wall. Okay. Okay. I know, easier said than done. Go closer to the wall. You're too far from the wall. Go closer. Walk into the wall. Take your hands wider. Yes. Okay, now try. Go. Yep. Uh-huh. Now this. Push chest to the wall. Thighs to the sky. There's your L.
Ooh, that doesn't feel that bad.
It's not. No, it's not. What you were doing was harder, actually, I think. Like that sort of half plank thing is harder. Oh, yeah, everything's in your shoulders. But you got to get your hips up and you got to get that hinge right from here. Okay. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. All right. Move into a couple of other things. Come back to your spot. Lisa, your legs look good. I can see your legs floating there. All right. We're going to come to our belly. So come right down on your belly. Come to Sphinx. All right, so forearms parallel unless that is bothersome to your shoulders, and then you can lace your fingers, that's fine. Elbows right underneath your shoulders. Squeeze your legs towards each other so you have like a strong mermaid leg. They don't have to be together, but you want them pulling towards each other. Even if they're not together, they can be hip distance apart, that's fine. Toe in your glutes. Draw your tailbone to your pubic bone towards the floor. Feel your belly, the navel lift towards the spine gently. Bend up your right knee. Don't let your belly collapse. Reach back for your right foot. Good. Roll to your left a little bit. So like intentionally roll to the left a little bit. Spin your hand on top of your foot and pull your heel, your right heel towards your butt. Now try to keep that. Bring your right thigh back down. That's it. Pull your heel towards your butt. Good. Try to get both thighs pressing to the floor. And then push into your left elbow a little bit and turn your inner body a little left. Pull your left ribs back. Keep a spaciousness in the left side body. Okay, good. Exhale, release that foot. Rest your head for a moment. If you need to do a little windshield wiper, do a little windshield wiper. Okay. Legs super strong. Squeeze your legs in. Set yourself back up. Bend up your left knee, roll a little bit to the right.
Find your left foot with your left hand. If you can get your hand on top of your foot, so you're pulling your heel towards your butt, elbow a little bent, do that. Good. Then roll to your belly, bring the left thigh down. Of course, if it's easier on the knee or on the hip flexor to stay on your side, it's okay. If you can work yourself back to center, work yourself back to center. Then thighs pressing down, press to your right elbow. Feel like you're turning your inner body a little bit to the right, back your right ribs up, hug your left heel down. Good, release your foot. Rest your head. Windshield wiper as needed. All right, we're gonna do the full pose, which is like a weird, awkward pose. We don't do that much, but we're gonna do it. It's a lot of bang for your buck. Thigh stretch, shoulder stretch. Watch me for a minute. So it's not boat pose where you're holding your ankles like this. You're going to the insides of your feet, and then your hands are going to spin like this. So the thumb, it's like a little shelf between the thumb and the pointer. They come on top of the feet. The toes make a little shelf. And then you're pushing your feet down, and you're trying to lift your chest up. You're trying to squeeze your elbows in. You're not going to get very far, but that's the pose. And then eventually your feet are supposed to come to the floor, but I don't know, next lifetime or something for me. So elbows up, Donna. Hands on top of your feet. Yeah. Nope, hang on. This is such a hard one. I know. Yeah, that's it, Glenn. How's that? Yeah. But your hand is on this. No, hang on. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Hand goes this way, this way, this way. Elbow up, foot down. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Foot down, elbow up. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Do it like that. Yep, elbows in, feet down. So it's not this. Yeah, so it's kind of this. Bend your elbows a lot, Sarah. Your feet go down like that. Pull your feet towards the floor. Try to lift your chest. Pull your feet down. That's it. Feet towards the floor. That's it. I know. You're not going to get up very far. Okay, rest for a second. Yeah, that's a rough one. I know. There's a reason we don't do it all that much. Bekasana. Bekasana, which is like frog pose. There's two frogs. There's Mandukasana, which is like the knees wide. This one, that's Mandukasana, that's frog. This is like a different kind of frog. They're like different species of frogs. It's basically like Virasana, but upside down. So it's like, right, your knees are supposed to be closer together. Your heels go down to the outer hips. And it's sort of an awkward pose, but you get a lot of bang for your buck. You get a good thigh stretch. You get a good shoulder stretch. It doesn't feel like you're doing much, but a lot's happening there. All right, come on up to tabletop. Okay, you may want blocks for this next thing. I'm going to show it with blocks. We're going to do a little pulse into a little deeper thigh stretch. So step your right foot up, forward. Yeah. And then here's the pulse. This might go a little easier for you with blocks. So we're going to pulse from lunge to Ardha Virasana. You can do this with your toes tucked or untucked. So you're going to shift forward, and then you're going to shift back. And if you can go all the way to the floor, go all the way to the floor. If your knee is not happy doing that, stay up a little higher. Again, the blocks might be helpful for that. So forward to lunge, knee over the toes, as long as that doesn't bother your knee. Keep your heel down though. So knee over toes is fine, but heel down. That's it. So you get some ankle mobility. Good. Then shift back. You can sit onto your foot or inside your foot. And then come forward, back to the lunge. Keep a lift in the upper body. Go back again. It's like an Ardha Virasana. Yeah. And then shift forward. Okay. Stay in your lunge. All right, good. So let's come to Anjaneyasana now. So for this one, the knee comes over the toes. It's a deep bend into the knee over the toes. The back thigh resists back, and then inhale, arms to the sky. You can hook your thumbs here again. That's it. Pull your right heel to your right sit bone. Pull your front ribs to your back ribs. Pull your armpits back, and then reach back as if you were going to reach for your left foot behind you. Curl back. Good. Exhale, release down. Take your left hand over to the left. Twist towards your right leg. Right hand can be on the right thigh. Twist right. You can use a block under your left hand here. Bend up your left knee. Reach for your foot behind you. Take another thigh stretch.
Yeah, and if you can't reach, just bend up the knee. It's fine. You're gonna get a good thigh stretch just where you are. Just try to lift your toes off the floor. That might be enough. Of course, if you can reach your foot, reach your foot. Good. Hug your heel in, whether you're using your hand or not. Good. Now curl into a back bend. If you're holding your foot, kick your foot into your hand. If you're not holding your foot, just walk your left hand out to the left a little more. Curl your head and your shoulders back, back bend. Curl back. Switch your hands, Joe. Hold with your opposite hand. Switch hands. Good. And then release down. Yeah, that's the pose we're doing. Good. Then both hands over to the left. Drop to your elbows. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. There you go. Is that too much on your knee? That's the pose.
That's easy.
It is? Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Elbows down, lizard lunge. Any version of lizard or reptile you want to do here. Knee to the side or knee over ankle, whatever. It's going to be help to open up that hip. Good. Let your heart get a little soft. Bring the light when we remember that we are better than our worst day, better than the worst thoughts we have about ourselves, better than our crankiness or annoyance or whatever things we give ourselves over to in the day to day. The minute we remember we are bigger and brighter than that, we turn towards the light. All right, come on up. Swing that right leg back. Okay, then left foot forward. I'm going to shift forward and back. So you want the front heel to stay down on the floor, but the knee can go over the toes. And then hands back, sit back onto the foot or inside the foot for Ardha Virasana. And then shift forward, back to your lunge, bend into the front knee, spine long. Good, sit back. Sit to your heel or to the floor. This is a little knee mobility, a little hip mobility. Shift forward one more time, little ankle mobility. And then sit back. Inside the foot. Last one. Yes. And forward into your lunge. Good. You can set the blocks aside. Anjaneyasana, knee over the toes. Hook your thumbs the other way. Stretch up. That's it. Pull your left heel to your left sit bone. Drag your right knee forward. Curl your shoulders back. Head back. Armpits back. Reach back. Stay lit on the inside. Brilliant, bright, and full. Good. Exhale. Right hand down. You can widen out your stance. So left foot can go a little wider here. Bend up your right knee. Maybe you're going to stay here. Maybe this is your bus stop. Stay there. You can reach your foot with your left hand. Reach for your foot with your left hand. Hug your heel to your butt if you've got your foot. Twist a little bit to the left. Good. If you're holding the foot now, kick it behind you. Kick your foot to your hand. That's it. More of a back bend. Curl back. If you're not holding your foot, just walk your right hand over to the right and curl back more. Joe, I think this is a little bit, yeah, like, all right, all right. All right, release that back foot. Both hands down, down to the elbows. All right. Come on to your elbows. Good. Let your heart soften down. Melt down a little bit. Let your head release, your neck, your jaw soften. Whatever version you did on the first side, just match that here. All right, come on back up into your hands, back to your tabletop. Good. If you have blocks, use your blocks for this. If you don't, you can do it on the floor. It's not a big deal. The blocks are just going to give you a little bit more of a stretch. Elbows onto the blocks. One last thing here. Elbows onto the blocks. And then hips, pull your hips back towards your heels. Bend your elbows. Bring your thumbs behind your shoulder blades. If your head reaches the floor, fine. If it's hovering, that's fine. Lift your armpits up. Broaden your collarbones out. Lift your navel up towards your spine and then just breathe really big and full into the upper chest, middle back,
filling up, using the breath, the prana to make space. The whole heart space. All right. Inhale, release your hands back down. And come on back up. Okay. Come back to your belly. Come back to Sphinx. We're going to work on a mermaid leg. I don't know why this is called a mermaid leg, because it really, like, this is more of a mermaid leg than what we're going to do, but okay. So here's a mermaid leg. You're going to bend up your right knee. You're going to, the weight will stay on your left elbow. You can kind of go diagonal just for balance with the left arm. And then we did this already to find the foot. Now you're going to try to tuck your toes into your elbow. So you're going to try to, as you lean to the left, you're going to try to bring your right toes into your right elbow. Try it. That's it. Right toes into the right elbow. You're not holding the foot. You're bringing the toes to the elbow. Like that, like that. And it may or may not work. And if it doesn't work, you just hold it with your foot. And then you try to roll back to the belly, keeping your toes tucked. So you flex the toes so they stay hooked into the elbow or around the hand. And then you bring the belly back. Okay, good. Back to the floor. Okay, other side. Right arm across. Lean to the right a little bit. And then you just slide the toes up the arm into the crook of the elbow. So don't go fully on your side, Sarah. Keep your knee on the floor. Like you're just leaning a little bit to the side. Yeah, keep your leg on the floor though. That's it. Yeah, and try to tuck your toes into the elbow if you can. Go on the inside of your leg. See what Glenn's doing? Or I'm doing? Yeah, go inside your foot. That's it. Now try to bring your toes more to your elbow. Yeah, okay. Hug the heel, in, down, flex your toes, make a little shelf. Okay, good. And release. Good. Rest your head down for a moment. Do a little hip wiggle, windshield wiper. Okay. Come on up to tabletop. Some of you may want to get a block for this last mermaid stretch that we're going to do. So here's the pose I'm going to show you. And then if you want to get a strap, I can show you how to do it with the strap. So we're going to be upright, toes tucked into the elbow. Now, if I collapse, everything's going to feel really crunched in my back, into my hips. So it's like we have to fill it. We have to connect into that inner light, get really brilliant on the inside. So we're not collapsing. Then this hand comes behind the head and I'm working to clasp my fingers. So if that's not available, you do it with a strap. Make a big loop in your strap. So if you've got a strap, make a loop. If you're not sure, you can just try it. Yeah, and then if you're using the loop, your elbow and your foot go into the loop. I'll show you. Like this. Elbow in, foot in, and then hand behind. So you can just do it that way. So right foot forward, left foot back. You need a loop. If you're using the strap, yeah, pad under the knee if you need to. Yeah, that's it, Lisa. That's it. Then your elbow, left elbow and left foot go into the loop. There you are. There you are. You got it. You got it. Yeah. Elbow and foot in the loop. Yeah, that's it, Donna. Now try to turn and face forward. Pull your right shoulder back, like turn towards me. There you go. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Right foot forward. Sarah, that's it. Hook your elbow, lift your toes up. All right, Glenn, you've been there for like 40 minutes. You can come out if you want to. Is your loop not? Okay, you need a loop that doesn't move. Your loop is sliding. Okay, come into a lunge, right foot forward. Left knee down. Okay, good. Okay, now bend up your back knee. Yes, now put your elbow in this loop. Is that too, you need a bigger loop? Hang on, let me go bigger. Okay, like that. Reach this hand up and behind. Hand for hand. There you go. That's your pose. Hang on, this is right on your arm. That's it. And then head back, lean back, lift up a little bit. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, good. Let that go. Let's do the other side. So right leg, right foot into the loop and right elbow into the loop.
Joe, you need a bigger loop to get your elbow into it. So just make a bigger loop. Yeah, that's it, Donna. Uh-huh. Yep. That's it. And then elbow in. Yes. Uh-huh. Go a little longer. There you go. Uh-huh. Squeeze your legs together for balance. That's it. Yeah, nice fiber. That's it. That's it. Yeah, you're right there. You're right there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's it. That's it. You got it, Sarah. So you want the elbow in the loop also. Okay, I have no idea what's happening with this loop here. Hang on a second. Holy gosh. Okay, I don't even know how to fix this. Okay, hang on. Oh my God, Joe. Okay. No idea what happened here. All right, take a rest, guys. If you've done, I'm going to just help Joe get into this one on this side. Okay, so now left foot forward, lunge, foot into the loop, elbow into the loop, elbow in. No, arm through, hook your elbow like that. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. This arm up. Uh-huh, reach back, hand to hand. Reach this hand to your other hand. Reach this hand to your other hand. That's it. That's it. That's your pose. All right. We got it. Okay, good. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I want to know what that means. Okay. All right, guys. You okay? Come sit. Come sit. That's a big one. I know. All right. Stretch your legs out. We're going to go right leg in, left leg wide. Bend your right knee. Sure. Sit up on something if you need to. Okay. Lean to your left. Bring your left arm. You can go onto your leg. You can put a block here to lean to the side. You can be on a block. Of course, if you can come to the floor, bring your elbow to the floor. Then right hand on your right hip, twist right, look right. Sweep your right shoulder back, lean your head back. Right arm to the sky. Sweep your arm over your ear towards your left foot. You can hold your foot with both hands. Try to keep the left arm bracing against the left leg so you're twisting open. Yeah, you could use a strap if you want. If you want to hold. Good. One more breath, one more big side stretch here. Good. Inhale, come up. Bring the right hand over to the right, spin down your left heel. One more time, lift your hips. Sweep your left arm back. Good. Exhale, hips down, switch your legs, left heel in, right leg out. All right. So you could be here, arm on top of your leg. You could be on a block. You could be on the floor. Left hand on your left hip, twist left. Brace arm against leg. Then left arm to the sky, left shoulder back. Then sweep your arm over your ear. Reach for your foot. You can reach with both hands. The idea is not to touch your foot, it's to get a big side stretch. So that's actually a different pose, Joe. Let go with your hand. Take your top arm to the sky. You should be open like this, like chest open towards the sky. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, don't reach for your foot because you're turning now. That's a different pose. This is the pose. Side body open. That's it. That's it. That's it. So you're getting the side body stretch. Yep. Not wrong, just different pose. Inhale, come up. All right. Oh, left hand down. Sorry. Hips up. Right foot down. One last. Curl back. Good. Exhale, hips back down. Soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. Hold your ankles. Or if the knees are up very high, like mine are, you could do that little scoop where the hands go underneath the heels. Gives a little bit more release in the hips if you go underneath with the hands. Lifts the heels up a little bit, lets the knees go lower. And then hinge from your hips, come forward. Extend your spine, the crown of the head forward. Go forward first, long first. And then as you exhale and you let your head and your shoulders and your neck soften, keep a sense of an inner brightness and fullness. Don't collapse in on yourself. Keep that inner light burning bright. Keep a connection to the light, the inner light of consciousness and awareness. And let it hold you up, fill you up. Inhale, come on up. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. You want to reach under and take the flesh from your sit bones again. Press your fingertips down, grow your spine taller, and then hinge forward. You can go to the floor. You can go to your feet. You can use a strap, of course, if that serves you. If you're holding a strap or your feet, pull gently with your hands so that your collarbones stay broad and wide. And there's a release around the tops of the shoulders, the back of your neck. Slowly inhale and come on up. All right, we're going to do just a little meditation to guide us towards Shavasana. So take whatever support you need, clothing or something to sit on, a blanket. We'll sit for a few minutes of meditation. All right, take any comfortable seat where you can sit really tall. So legs crossed, soles of the feet together. You can cross your shins or cross your heels, either of those. And then touch your thumb and your pointer finger together. If you need more grounding this morning, go palms down on your legs. If you need a little bit more openness, receptivity, turn your palms up on your legs. Let yourself settle, your body, let your breath become a little more rhythmic and even. And without changing the breath, just feel how the breath, like a bellows, stokes the inner fire of your own heart, the brilliance that is deep within you, always there, sometimes hidden, but what we turn towards in our practice. And then imagine that you could put a one-way guard around the inner light so that darkness can't get in to disrupt it, but you can still emanate it, shine it out to the world. Imagine yourself a beacon of light in a dark world, whatever darkness you might be aware of. Imagine you are a star bringing light to the darkness. As you continue to breathe, imagine the prana, the breath, as the fuel, like a Diwali lamp, draws the oil up the wick to burn the fire brighter. Let the prana light up your inner light of consciousness. Feel a connection to all that makes you brilliant and illuminated. And as you breathe out, breathe that awareness out into the world, that light out into the world. Imagine darkness around you lifting as you shine your light brighter with each breath. Become a beacon of light. Keep stoking the fire of the light with the breath, building an inner brilliance. stay in meditation if you would like to just stay where you are, or else you can find your way to your back for Shavasana. Imagine a soft inner glow now, still illuminating you on the inside. Just let the whole outer form of your body, your muscles, your bones, and your organs just soften, release, and just get held by that inner light. Gently now, let your breath begin to deepen. And let your body stretch, gently reawakening. Bend up your knees and find your way to your side. Slowly make your way back to seated. During this festival of light, consider the ways that you can bring light to the world around you in the most practical and palpable ways. We bring the light when we are acting from our hearts, when we are acting from love, when we are acting with compassion, when we remember that we are more brighter than our worst thoughts about ourselves. And when we can lift ourselves up, we lift up the world around us. Bring your hands together at your heart now. Let's finish together with an Om. If you'd like to join, take a deep breath. Namaste. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. Have a great week. Great day. What announcements do I have for you? Let's see. Gyrokinesis has a new time. That's 4 to 5 p.m. on Wednesdays. Wednesdays, I think. Restorative yoga with Allison, Sunday, November 9th, if you want to take advantage of that. And then Pilates mat series starts Tuesday, the 28th, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. All right.
Is that on a regular yoga mat or a Pilates mat, which I think is thicker?
Mm. I think either.
I mean, I've done it on a regular mat.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you need to bring a Pilates mat. I think a yoga mat's probably fine. I'm not sure if she differentiates. What, you don't have one?